Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be organizing the closet in my bedroom. Let me show you how chaotic it currently is. So this is my half. My husband uses the other half, but this doesn't look too bad other than the fact that it's an overwhelming amount of sweaters, so it doesn't really allow me to hang my shirts or anything else that I want to hang. Let me show you the main problem area. Look at my jeans. This is not okay. Down here, I also keep my hampers and my shoe rack. The shoe rack was actually on this wall here. This just allows me to visualize my shoes a little bit better than when it was here on this wall sideways. I also have a drawer over here in this like awkward second closet in the bedroom. It's very awkward because it's not enclosed, so it feels weird to store things in here because it just feels too open, so we don't like to store too much. But I did want to show you there's a drawer in here, and I use a top drawer, and it's currently not that messy. It's just too many different kinds of shirts. I have my nice shirts in here, I have my pajama shirts, I have my workout shirts. I just need to separate and categorize, so that is the objective of today. I purchased some hangers on Amazon, and I am determined to use these to help me better organize my closet. Let me show you the hangers that I got. So I have these hangers here that have slots so that I can go ahead and add in my own hangers with different clothing articles on them. And let me show you the other things I bought. Okay, you guys, I was unpackaging everything, and I am obsessed with how resourceful this person is. So this is a straw, like those plastic straws that they used to, I guess, seal this hanger part. And if you've been watching any of my videos within this Decluttering Organization series, you know that I am a sucker for repurposing things and using things in a creative way. So when I saw this, it made me smile. I just had to say that real quick. So let me show you the 4 different type of hangers that I purchased. So I already showed you these. I intend on hanging my nicer shirts on these. And then there is this hanger. This is a pack of 2 of this type of hanger. I want to use these for my jeans since we have to rid ourselves of that situation up there. And then this type of hanger, this is a set of 3, and these clamps, I was thinking what I could use these hangers for is to hang my workout shorts. And then there is this hanger. I'm thinking of using it for my tank top and like workout shirts. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring all of those jeans down from there and decide which ones I want to hang on the pants hangers. So let's get to it. Okay, so I went ahead and created categories. So I have my shorts that I use like to sleep. I have just regular everyday wear casual shorts, and then I have my hiking / workout shorts here. And for my jeans, I made 4 categories. I made a category for my slacks and like dressier pants. I made a category for my pants that aren't jeans and that aren't like super nice, that I just wear casually. And then I have my jeans here that I wear regularly. And then I have that pile of white jeans. So I also realized I have sweats and yoga pants and leggings in here that are hung, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those out and create a separate category for those. So I made an additional category for my leggings as well as for my sweats that I wear around the house. And I realized that this type of hanger was not working for me. I think this would be nice to hang maybe like scarves or accessories, or if I'm going to hang like pants from here, it has to be jeans or pants or sweats that I don't frequently use, because it's really hard to like see the items once you stack them onto here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start hanging some of my yoga pants on these clamp hangers. realized I have some that I still have to wash, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this hanger open for now and move on to the next set of things that we're hanging. So I realized that a lot of these things are going to be easier to hang if I actually put them on the rod in the closet. So what I did is that I just placed all of my jeans neatly on the side so that I can start bringing down all my shirts that I plan on hanging onto here. So I'm gonna go ahead and select all of my nicer shirts from both the closet as well as the drawer that I have over there so that I can just have them all together. So here's one pile of nice shirts and there's another pile, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to put them on the same type of hanger just so it looks a little bit more uniform when I transfer them onto there. So those are most of my nice shirts. I believe I have some that might be dirty. So let's start putting them through the slots in those hangers over there. Okay, so I want to clear up a little bit more of the space on the rod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these sweaters and jackets and determine which ones I want to keep in this main closet and which ones I want to move to a secondary closet. Okay, so I cleared out some space. I'm just gonna use the space that I have to start hanging clothes. This is why I really wanted these hangers, because you have the option of laying them out this way, like horizontally, but to save space, you can just go ahead and drop one of these sides and your shirt will lay vertically, saving you so much space. This is amazing. This is 5, 10, 15, 18 shirts that are only taking up that much space. I have 2 more empty slots for more shirts, so once I wash I will go ahead and add more of my nice shirts to these hangers. But so far it's looking great. Next I'm going to hang the yoga pants that I have on these clamp hangers just to have them up there, because why not? So this allows me to nicely be able to see my yoga shorts. Now I want to go ahead and take advantage that we have space on the rod to try out these pant hangers. Look at how good they look. So far I really like the user experience. I like that these are flexible, like you can move these around, so it really helps with the hanging process. So option of just hanging your jeans like this or your pants so that you can see all of them, but also why I bought these, the option of dropping them down, so again we can save space. So this is the second hanger, and something else that I forgot to mention is that these have like an anti-slip grip here so that your jeans don't fall off. So I think that's a great feature as well, because that is definitely an issue I usually have. I do believe I have some jeans that are dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave these 2 remaining for those jeans. And my favorite part, drop it down. Those were causing mayhem up there, so I like them better here. They're tame now. So I'm going to move on to this hanger now, just so I can hang some of my tanks and clear out most of the other drawer. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of my workout tanks from this drawer. So I went ahead and pushed out all of the individual hangers because they were all pushed inward. So this is how the hanger looks. As you can see, there are a lot of slots where you can slip in your tanks or your bras or scarves or whatever you choose. So let's go ahead and start filling her up. So this is how it's looking. I love this thing. So it has 12 different hangers, 12 different slots for 12 different items. I went ahead and, as I mentioned, hung all of my workout tanks. But yeah, I love how narrow it is because it doesn't really take up too much space in the closet. So it's the next day. Last night I was so tired. I'm going to continue with the closet organization. I have this leftover container here. I didn't use it for any of my previous organization videos. I will go ahead and link those down below in case you are interested. But let me show you what I did here. So because it is pretty deep, I decided to create layers out of it with my clothes. So I don't have that many shorts and I needed somewhere to store these shorts. These are the ones that I wear to sleep, around the house. And so what I did is I laid out flat several of the jeans or pants that I don't really use, but I don't want to get rid of. So yeah, I just went ahead and stacked those 4 jeans slash pants. And then it still allows me some room in the top to just go ahead and roll up my shorts and lay them out as like the final layer on this container. So that's how it's going to look. I mainly access these so it still leaves them easily accessible for me while still fixing the issue of not knowing where to store the other things I don't really use. I also like that this bin has this handle part, so it makes it easy for me to just pull out. I think that's going to be a solution because a lot of times if you just consolidate things into a bin, it makes it just seem more neat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through the remaining shirts and sweaters that are hung, and I'm going to go ahead and separate them into categories just so I can like start organizing things neatly back inside. So I definitely have a lot of sweaters. This is definitely a lot, and I still have some jackets in the office. So what I'm thinking is I am going to think about that a little bit more as to how I'm going to store that. For now, I'm going to put away some of my like nicer slack pants. And I'm thinking, because I don't have that many, I'm going to go ahead and use this to hang these pants because I don't use them that often. You guys, I'm so stressed about all the sweaters that I have. But the thing is, I actually wear all of them. I am such a sweater girl. I'm always wearing a sweater. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of these things, so I have to find a way to store them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and skip the sweaters for now, think about that a little bit more, and just really hang the things that I absolutely must put in the closet. So I have a pile here of all my dresses, so I'm gonna go ahead and add those into the closet. Okay, so those are my dresses. For the long ones, I like to go ahead and fold them over into the hanger so that they don't drag on the floor or they don't sort of like eat up into this space where my shoes are. So she is slowly filling up. The next thing I'm going to do is hang any flannels or button-up shirts, such as like the one I'm wearing right now. I have some that are still washing, so once those are done, I'll go ahead and hang them as well. So now I'm going to gather all of my like smaller sweaters, my cute cardigans, and hang them next to my flannels. Here are all of my like nicer sweaters, some knit sweaters, some of the jackets that I wear very regularly, as well as I kept one denim jacket here. She's looking pretty full now. I decided that I'm definitely gonna take the rest of the sweaters that I have on the bed here. I'm gonna take them to the office and hang them in that closet there. So for now, I'm going to store them here. I have them on this side, which is more like office stationery things. I will transfer them to that side of the closet, but I just have a lot of Christmas things on the floor, and I'll do it after the holidays. So bed's looking empty. We're almost done. I still have some things in the dryer and washer, but for now, this is a good sight. So what I have left on the bed are just my sweatpants that I wear to sleep. So these are kind of like pajamas. And then I have my yoga pants. These are the ones I wear to work out. I know for a fact that I don't have that many more sweatpants that are dirty. So this should be like mostly it. Maybe like one or two are missing. But for yoga pants, I know I have several of those that are drying or washing. So what I'm going to do, I want to definitely utilize the space up here. The thing is, I do not have more containers, and I really do not want to go out and buy any. We're in an interesting situation where we are moving soon, like we know it. We are looking to buy a home, but as you probably know, the housing market is a little bit tricky right now. The interest rates are high. The prices in California, which is where I live, Southern California, have not dropped that much where we're looking. So we're just waiting for the right deal to come by. We're being patient. So for that reason, I don't want to bring too many new things into the home because I don't know how the new home is going to look. I don't know what bins or containers I want to use in that home. So given my situation, I am really limiting myself to using only the containers I have, using only the space that I have, without bringing any new furniture, containers, etc. So I'm probably just going to stash my sweats up there for now without putting it into a container. So while I wait for my remainder of my clothes to wash and dry, I want to take care of another issue up here. Oh, look at all those hats. The majority of those are my husband's, and I do want to buy like a container or a bin or something that neatly stores his hats, but like that he can still see them so he knows what hats are stored where. But for now, I want to just at least remove my hats from that stash and some of his and store them in this container that I have here. It is not the cutest thing. It is not cute at all. I mean, I like the bin itself, but I don't like that it says Corona. A quick story for our honeymoon. One of our family members, she sent us this bin full of beer to our honeymoon suite, and it was such an awesome surprise. We loved it. I even kept the bin because I was using it to store some other things like throughout the home. And given that I'm not using it right now, and given that I don't want to go out and buy new containers, I'm just gonna repurpose it. It's not pretty, but if I like store it in like a way that I can't see the Corona, maybe it'll be fine. We're gonna do with what we have, okay? That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hats in here as well as the ones that I know my husband does not wear often. So I stashed about half of them. Let's go ahead and put it up here. See, if I like stash it like that, you can't really tell that it says Corona. See, now it doesn't look as bad. I know that's a terrible way to store hats though, because when he rummages through them, it's just going to get messy again. But for now, we're gonna focus on my side because I think we have to start somewhere, right? Okay, so the next thing I'm thinking, in this other closet in here, I have a bin with like my bathing suits, my beanies, and just other winter or summer related items that I don't need on a day-to-day. So I'm gonna just move this from here to the closet so that it clears up space in here. Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? I actually grew up in East LA in the 90s, early 2000s. I grew up in like a predominantly Hispanic community, and I remember this man would always go around our block, like a huge flat tray of donuts and other bread and pastries on his head, and he would just balance it on his head. He would go around screaming donuts, donuts, and donas means donuts in Spanish. And I remember my siblings and I were here, and we would tell my mom, oh, el señor de las donas, like the donut man is here. And we would run outside to like buy donuts. So yeah, yeah, this just reminded me of that. I always wondered how he balanced it on his head. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. So I really like this because it creates that separation between my half, my husband's half. It hides the Corona bin, and also it creates this little division where like now the sweats can stack up nicely without tilting over. So we love that. We have the yoga pants. Those are remaining, my leggings, my workout gear. And I do have this extra hanger. It's a pants hanger. So I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to use 1 clamp per yoga pant. So I'm able to fit 8 of them in here. So I think it's not a terrible idea. I don't like that some of them do hang a little bit more. For the most part, I think it'll be a good solution for my yoga pants in the meantime. They're in there. Here's how it's looking. So yeah, I think I like that it allows me to see all my yoga pants lined up. So the 2 jeans that I was missing because they were in the dryer are now ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang these. So it is a little tight in here, but I'm still able to spread out the hanger this way. And now that it's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it. Looking good. I have some of my other flannels ready to be hung. And here's another pile of the nicer shirts / turtlenecks that I also want to hang onto these black hangers. This is another pile of my sweats and pajamas. I'm going to go ahead and put them up there. Okay, I just had an idea. So one of my objectives was to make sure this drawer is completely empty of my clothes because I want my husband to have an extra drawer for his things. So I don't want to hang them, but I don't want to take up this drawer. So what I'm thinking, in these drawers here, I have like a bunch of my socks, and I have my undies and some of my sports bras and my bras. So I want to remove that from these bins so I can go ahead and have my casual shirts there. And then I remember I have this. This is perfect for my like interiors, for my underwear, for my bras and other, you know, intimate type clothing. I was using this in the dining area because that's where I was storing our pigeon's food. Yes, we have a pet pigeon. Her name is Mixie. Very weird, I know. But yeah, I was just storing her food. Like, it wasn't taking up much space, so I can just go ahead and move her food elsewhere. So I can just push this into my closet. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a perfect fit. I'm so excited. Oh my god, that is perfect. Look at how perfect and snug it fit in there so nicely. And the cool thing is that I can just roll this out if I want to like move it around, or you know, just be able to more clearly see what I'm pulling out. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer all of my undies, socks, etc. into this. So most of it is on the bed. I have some things drying. So first, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put all my shirts into these 2 drawers down there. They fit perfectly, and they each still have room for me to fit in the remainder of the shirts that I have in the dryer. So now let's take care of this. So for my undies, disregard this very old and torn up organizer. Here I'm going to go ahead and store all my briefs and regular undie, and in the back I'm going to go ahead and store any nice thongs and my athletic thongs for like the gym. So I'm going to make a modification. These shorts. So I realized if I was able to clamp on one yoga pant per clamp, then I should be able to do the same with shorts. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so that I can fit more items onto these type of hangers. All of these shorts were able to fit onto one hanger, and now I have an entire hanger free for the remainder of my yoga pants. So I'm going to clamp on these yoga pants to the one free clamp that's left on the other hanger. And the remainder of my yoga pants I'm going to go ahead and hang onto here. So I want to show you what I did here. So all of my socks are here, that has not changed. I went ahead and kept this only as a bra drawer. So I went ahead and just threw away the divider that I had in here because it was just old and I rather just not use it for this drawer. So I have my casual bras, more of my dress up bras, my black sports bras, and I have some bralettes here. In the top, I went ahead and just organized my underwear. They're not like the most neatly organized, but I just went ahead and made sure they were flat enough so that this drawer can close. So that is officially done. Let me go ahead and push it in. Did run into an issue. I have more sports bras that didn't fit into that storage container, into those storage drawers, so I have to improvise. These are the sports bras that I have left. I'm thinking I only have these 2 yoga pants left. I can go ahead and clamp those in remaining hooks. Everything is organized and every clamp is filled in. I am finally done. I am so tired. The best thing to do is just make sure that all of your clothes is washed and dried, because that is what took me the longest, just waiting for everything to dry today. Anyways, we're all busy, we do the best we can, but I want to go ahead and give you a walkthrough of everything one more time, just to have the satisfaction of seeing everything in a new light, organized and decluttered. So there is my half of the closet. It is so organized. Everything is just neatly categorized and in its designated areas. I have my bathrobes and sleeping robes here. All of my nice shirts are hung on these black hangers here. In one of the clamp hangers, I went ahead and organized all of my workout shorts. In these pant hangers, I have 2 of them, and I went ahead and laid out all of my jeans. And then in this wonderful hanger here, I went ahead and laid out all of my tank tops, some sports bras. So this is the second out of 3 clamp hangers. I'm using this one to clamp all of my yoga pants as well as some of my sports bras. And in the third clamp hanger, I have the remainder of my yoga pants here. And then the rest of the clothing articles here consist of just my everyday jackets, or the ones that I wear more regularly. I have my flannels and my button-ups here. And finally, I have my dresses. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So here, I laid out all of my nicer slack jeans, or just jeans that I do not wear as frequently. And then here, I just have a bag that has a lot of other bags inside of it. So that is everything that I hung. As you know, my shoes are down here. Let's go ahead and walk you through this drawer again. I have my socks there. I have my bras, some bralettes, and my black sports bras. And in the top here, I have all of my undies. Up there again, we have a container bin with some overalls and some jeans I don't really wear, and on the top layer I have my casual shorts and the shorts that I sleep with and just lounge in, and then I have all of my sweats and other leggings that I lounge in as well. In this bin I had already previously stored a lot of bathing suits and beanies and other stuff for the seasons that I don't regularly access, so I just go ahead and consolidate them there. In this bin I just stored some of my caps as well as some of the caps that my husband doesn't really use. So my objective was to clear out this drawer so my husband can use it, and then now instead of having my underwear and bras here and my socks, I have my casual tees that I wear for the gym, to sleep, etc. I'm gonna film my outro with this in the background because I am so proud. I've been wanting to organize my closet forever and I just always put it off, but in this organization series that I've been taking you through, I've been organizing different parts of my home, and obviously my room had to be one of them, especially my closet, because it was such a problem area and I just got over it. I got tired of it. I encourage you to go ahead and clean up your room, clean up your space. I really hope that this inspired you to do so. It has been an intense series of cleaning, but I feel so good. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're all about improving yourself a little bit every single day, then this channel is 100% for you. Go ahead and watch some of my other videos while you wait for me to post a new one. Bye.